Hello and welcome back with Living Revived with K. Cole, where we are learning to heal others by first healing ourselves. We started this book called Intuition. Intuition is highly underrated. Sometimes the analytical mind can get in the way, but intuition is definitely a gift from God, and this book definitely has been a blessing as I am learning to hone into my gifts of discernment, learning to trust that inner voice of intuition, that inner voice. I call it the Holy Spirit because there's always a duality inside of us. There is a voice that always wants to rationalize everything, and then there's a very still voice that leads us and guides us, and we can hone into that voice. We can make it stronger. So what is intuition? Intuition is our ability to know something instinctively without having to discover it or rationalize it intellectually. A deep sense of knowing without an analytical process. You can't explain to anyone why. You don't have statistics or research to back up your perspective. You just know. What power is in just knowing, right? This is a capacity that absolutely everyone has. You were born with it. You use your intuition every day without thinking about it. Whenever you do something out of your usual habit, it's innate in you as a human being. But like everything, it needs to be developed and honed as a skill. The more you use it, the stronger and more attuned it becomes. We are all intuitive as children, but many of us disconnect from our intuition in our teen years as we try to make sense of the world and find a place in it. If you feel disconnected from this part of you, know that intuition is not a new thing to develop, but something to uncover and enhance. That's good. I'm going to read that again. If you feel disconnected from this part of you, meaning the intuitive part of you, know that intuition is not a new thing to develop, but something to uncover and enhance. It's a God-given talent. Intuition is not a competition with our rational mind. It's just another part of ourselves that we use all the time, but often a limited unconscious way. Our rational mind and our intuitive sense can work together. This is when the real power of our intelligence comes to life, when the intuition and rational mind work together. That's called balance. By developing your intuition and giving it the kudos it deserves, you can open up to greater possibilities, expansiveness, and more flow into your everyday area of your life. So the next part is called that gut feeling. We all know that gut feeling. I should have turned there. I should have went down there. Something told me, and I did it because I had a leading. If you ever had a gut feeling, have you ever had a gut feeling? You can't explain why, but you get a sense that you need to cancel trips, call somebody right away, or go to a certain place. And when you do, you either stopped something terrible from happening to you, or you found a life-changing opportunity, such as a new job or a new relationship. Did you ever feel inspired to take a longer journey to work than your usual route and found out that you avoided an accident? Or bumped into somebody you haven't seen for ages? Have you ever had a feeling about a person in a moment and you met them that you could really trust them and they turned out to be a lifelong friend? Or when you saw a house, you just knew it was the right one for you? What about a sense that you needed to go into your child's bedroom, just in time to catch something that was about to fall on them? Or to stop an elderly relative's house just after they had fallen, with a quiet, still inner voice guiding you. You knew you were there in the right place at the right time. When you get that feeling or you hear that inner voice guiding you, this is your intuition. It's not magic. It's informed by your past experiences, the data you have collected through life, and an unconscious understanding of what is the most aligned way forward for you. It's connected to a collective intelligence. We can all access this. It's a felt sense and a clear perception. your intuitive voice. Okay, I'm going to stop there. So right here is highlighted. Intuition is seen by many as the highest form of intelligence. It's that still small voice, that inner leading, that inner guiding. And it's something that is powerful, something that can be honed in, and something skilled if you practice it, if you listen to that gut feeling, if you can even say, ooh, I think, let me go. For me, I find myself that if I start arguing with myself, oh no, I'll do it tomorrow, or, maybe a little later, that is my key to say, oh, that's my intuition, because there's an inner voice that does not want me to follow my intuition, whether you want it to call the enemy, whether you want it to call evil forces, whether you want it to call inner childhood crisis, whatever it is. If I'm have that gut feeling to do something, I've learned to trust it. And most of the time it's like, well, why am I doing this? You really don't know why until you get to where you're going. So intuition is something that is a born and God-given talent. It's something that we all have. And I look forward to continue learning about our intuitive voice, personal GPS, and how we have lost our intuition and what we can do to gain it back. All right, blessings.